Good morning, Georgia Rose here from GeorgiaRoseConnection.com. Today's video is about the way that we act out our wounds, and specifically dependency. So we act out our wounds in our interactions and our actions with others, situations, and I'll give you an example of that. I was very wounded in my life through disappointment, and I depended on people, even members of my family of origin, that let me down and were very disappointing to me. And throughout my life, that was a pattern. I would ask for help and wouldn't get it, or I would need something and I was disappointed at the outcome. So somewhere along the line, I started to act out that wound by never asking for help. And you can imagine what kind of controversy that caused in certain relationships. You never ask for help and then you're upset when people don't help you. It doesn't kind of make sense, right? But that's how we act out our wounds. It doesn't make sense. We're acting out a wound. So think about that and process that in your own life and find the places where you're acting out your wounds in a negative way. And if you can change that behavior, it'll bring some positivity to your life. What I did with that particular situation that was very deep-seated and just a pattern for me in my life was I slowly started to make different choices. And I chose very carefully the people, the others that I did ask for help, because I was putting myself in a very vulnerable situation when I did that. So I had to know that I was safe enough. The people that I asked for help or asked to give me a hand with something, and in the beginning it was very benign, like, could you take out my garbage? Yeah, I was that bad. Would not take a helping hand from anyone. So in the beginning it was a little awkward for me. And then when I made the right choices and asked the right people for help and wasn't disappointed, then after a while the experience of asking for help became a positive. So somewhere along the line, I associated dependency and asking for help with a really negative thing. And the other way that I overcame this was I started to think about the choices and the people that I was asking for help from. I was setting myself up for failure, for disappointment. So I started to make better choices with that. And most of all, I started to put my trust into a higher power. It may not be a good thing to depend on certain people, and we have to accept that. We may have made the wrong choice of partners or friends, or maybe our family members aren't capable, and we have to accept that. But there's one place that we'll never be disappointed, and that's when we put our trust in a higher power, in the universe, God, whatever you want to call your higher power. If we can start to depend on that and trust that for help, then suddenly asking for help and being dependent isn't a bad thing, because we're never disappointed. And sure, we might have some temporary setbacks and some temporary disappointment, but that's just the universe and spirit showing us the adjustments we need to make so we're not disappointed. So we're not in a negative. So think about it and think about your choices. Keep your energy high. Everything's energy, right? Think about it. When we're happy and someone helps us and we're dependent on the right person and it's a source of fulfillment for us, our energy's high. We feel high. We're happy. We're vibrating really high. And when we're disappointed and angry and jealous, we're not feeling very good. Our energy's really low. We don't even want to go to work. So the choices we make keep our energy in a high vibration. So today, make your choices with love for yourself, for others. Don't be disappointed. Put your trust in a higher power and know that the universe really does have your back. That's the way I overcome my fear of dependency, my low vibration, my negative connotation in asking for help. So what are the wounds in your life? What wounds are you acting out in a negative way that you can make a change and really improve your life and create the life that you want? I hope this video helped you. If you want to read my blog or have a reading or a Reiki session, just go on GeorgiaRoseConnection.com. I do these videos, I write my blog, so that you know what my journey is about in the hopes it shortens your learning curve on your journey. I want everyone to create a beautiful life and be happy, and I want us all to vibrate high. Maybe that seems like a tall order, but I really do believe that we can heal each other through sharing our experiences and our stories. So I hope mine help you. And have a great day. And don't forget, GeorgiaRoseConnection.com.